Guarda lui o la camera?
No,
Bene.
30 seconds. No, you have to
Va bene. My name is Hernan Manson. I work for the International Trade Center and I am an alumni, very proud alumni of the Lewis School of Government, Master in International Public Affairs. I've been working for ITC over 15 years. ITC is a UN technical agency. We specialize in private sector development, in particular trade, as well as rural development and agricultural sector development. The master has really helped me because essentially I took the work we were doing in practice, in action, and I had a very solid academic background and framework to recontextualize, analyze, and decide how we would do our work better in the field. So it was a mid-career decision to take this master. It was really a good one. I would like to mention the very sound academic corporal team of people, James Caporaso, Raffaele Marchetti, Sergio Fabbrini. It has been an excellent experience.
Now about the conference. So there is any specific. Okay. Grazie. Sorry.
The first question would be
To the conference.
yes. What does it mean to you in your imaginary the concept of Africa?
What does it mean?
What does it mean to you in your imaginary the concept of Africa?
No, quella question no, è troppo complicato.
Okay.
Africa is the best, is the future.
So, according to your experience, what will you identify as the strongest pattern of cooperation or obstacles in the African-European multi-stakeholder dynamics?
In my view, the Europe-Africa relations are at a crucial point in time. A lot has transpired, a lot is still to happen. We are very keen in seeing African nations, African private sector, African policymakers empowering themselves, empowering their position and negotiation strategies vis-à-vis the participation in trade, the participation in the multilateral and the regional systems. I think a lot has been achieved in this direction, and essentially this is really the future. Youth is another key dimension, and investing in youth and enabling the participation of youth and the environment for youth to thrive in Africa as well as other developing countries is also a key element. The youth of today will be the leader of tomorrow. The youth of today will also be the entrepreneurs that would continue to lift industry, agriculture, services into development, and of course the youth of today will be the consumers of tomorrow. So we have a very strong responsibility vis-à-vis the youth, vis-à-vis the opportunities, vis-à-vis the support for this youth to be able to succeed in their very important task for sustainability of our world, of Africa, of our relationships.
In the politics panel this morning, we heard that Africa has a sort of existing and new options. The existing ones are US, Europe, particularly UK, France, and now coming up China, Iran. And that was a discussion about what is the option Africa itself, from a UN background. If you look at Africa, does Africa do enough to develop itself, or does it too much rely on outside options?
I think Africa is doing what they need to do. What I mean is that they are confronted nowadays with an amount of options in terms of their relationships. They have, as you mentioned, the Chinese, the Indian, the Americans, the Europeans. Within the Europeans, they have many countries that are interested in doing business with Africa, that are interested in investing in Africa. And Africa is really a land of opportunity. It is also a land where a lot has to develop in terms of policies, in terms of infrastructure, but most importantly, in terms of a common negotiating position vis-a-vis these partners, commercial partners, policy partners, and so on. So I think this is a key element. I think the policymakers are in the right direction, and I look forward to seeing the developments in the current months and years to come.
Wouldn't you say that there's still an ongoing exploitation of Africa, as some say, not in the old-time colonial terms, but for example, by unfavorable terms of trade or so?
Well, essentially, it's really about value. Where is the value being captured? Is the value being captured by the consumer in the developed countries that is essentially buying goods and services that are originally coming from Africa or have original raw material from Africa? Is the value being captured in Africa within the national segments, including local value addition, processing, etc.? So this is really the key question here. How is it that we can support a system where value is shared more evenly? As you know, the local market in many of the African countries is huge and is thriving. As you know, imports in African countries are also thriving. The regional market itself and the Pan-African market is also enormous opportunities. And so is the obvious emerging or developed country markets. So how is the value shared? How are we, as responsible policymakers, civil servants, academia, and the partners, both private and public, working in that direction? How are we enabling the capturing and retaining of value within Africa? And how are the African private sector stakeholders and policy makers working in that direction? I think this is the key question. There's value for everybody. It's a question of capturing and unlocking this potential so it's shared more evenly. Thank you. Okay. I give you